You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Say about home.
What do you think about the damn? I don't like this damn. I don't mind judges, but if you're judging my battle, I want to hear he rap better than him. I don't want to hear his aura is better, or I like his.
You know what else I don't like
or
too?
I like his persona. Like I don't want to hear that. Don't say both of us did good, but I like he got 2 chains on, and he got one more tattoo than you. Like, bro, I ain't trying to hear that shit. That's how niggas is losing in the like.
And the arguments be contradicted. Oh, we want y'all to be different, but since we in here, we need to hear you back to back punching. That's what's gonna win this shit. Like that, you can't.
So we have to
you
be
can't
the
do.
I got 2 minutes. What? Put some of these boys in here in 2 minutes every 2 weeks. They're not gonna survive, bro. I need 6 months to a year. I done been told I need a year and a half. I done been told some of the wildest time limits.
Think
ever,
about how
bro.
often they tell me I take too long to get to the punch, right?
Sweet mother of pearl. Lord have mercy. Jesus Christ. I'll take one in the green because she the freak for real. The other one takes too long. She want to move.
Is she?
Yeah.
Is she got a cast on her arm?
And that's a fucking match.
Don't pay me.
The nigga said that she had a cast on her arm.
Yo, from a distance, it looked
Put a
like that
match
shit
on.
heavy though.
They're Caucasian, aren't they?
I don't know. Not the one on
Yes.
the right.
Yeah, nah, they both are.
One on the right. I don't know. She got a little.
The ass is making you think
Yeah,
different.
she got a little
Nah.
something else.
You got some white girls that got some
Well,
some
I
coot
saw
noop.
one- I saw one at the airport that had a Bluetooth on it.
Yo, so I like that conversation about the judges because that's one of the hardest things in the world is like what is the criteria like when you're a judge like and in these tournaments there is no criteria. You just pick the judges and you allow them to critique the battle rappers off of their own input.
What they like.
So there is no criteria whereas though are you doing bars, are you doing performance, like what exactly is it?
And now that messes me up because I can say, all right, I know how to beat Holmzie. This is how I go about it. But now I got to reconstruct and be like, all right, what does this judge like? And what does that judge like? Now I'm all out of my element and shit, playing another person's game, and I'm going to lose at that, bro. Like, seriously, that shit. And now, when you do get in a tournament with, like, a Geechee or something, you going head up with that person. But they like, nah, this is the face of URL, this is boo-boo-boo, we like them. That's what it is. I'm like, no more tournament for me.
What do you thought about the judges now for the UM4 because it's all battle rappers and Tony Bro and Hurricane Do.
I think like it's still to the fact like once it come to battlers and a battler judging, it's different. It's different because they know what they want to see, but they don't. I just think like that shit kind of like the studio, bro. If you go into a studio where your producer is actually a rapper, he's gonna put that oomph on your shit, but he ain't gonna give you exactly what he would put on his own track in a sense a lot of times. So when you get battle rappers that's actually judging, they know what they like. You may have a DNA who's not a street rapper or talk about the drugs and guns and this, that, and the third. So when he's judging a person that's doing that, that's cool. But this guy got what I do, double entendre.
I said it a minute back. I don't know if you remember, but I said that when they was asking me about the.
You be asking me to remember too much shit. I don't fuck with
Yeah, I
all.
think like with dude like street niggas.
Yeah.
I ain't holding no friend. Do like street niggas. You get a hood nigga and they like kids slay talking that drug talk like her boyfriend do. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. Like I don't know.
That's why I say I feel like if you gonna do it right, and you got 5 judges, they should be battle rappers. You should have a motherfucker.
All 5 battle rappers?
Look, you should have a puncher, a nigga that talks street shit, a nigga that got a pen. Like, you should have 5 different categories. So if a street nigga,
That makes
if a street nigga's battling in the street battle and the judge that's a street nigga goes against him, you can tell it's not biased because that's what he caters to.
So I'll say this. I'll say do 3-1-1. 3 battlers, maybe like 1 media and 1 something else.
That's what they just did.
And I think what he's saying, like get 3 different types of battlers, distinct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
who can give distinct perspectives. You see what I'm saying? And then 2 of whatever else. I think that'd be a pretty balanced. Honestly, but I do feel like the last judging was the best. So to your point, if that's what they just did, I do think the last judging was the best judging they've done in any of the tournaments.
But if I'm correct, and I know I'm
Even
always
though-
comparing
yeah.
boxing and battle rap, but in boxing, they're not boxers that are judges. There are people that are battle rap analysts or whatever you want to call.
They
I mean,
need five motherfuckers
boxing.
like you.
But them
That's
niggas,
different
them
than
niggas,
numbers.
I want five
That's
motherfuckers.
gonna be
Sports
real.
are
They gonna
different.
talk
Sports
that
are
shit to you and
different.
then tell
It's a
you the
creative-
truth. Like,
you go to
It's
school
a-
for journalism, all of that shit. Some of
This
these
is
niggas
a
have played
creative
before. Now,
outlet. It's
now
different.
any motherfucker with a camera and knows how to talk and pick something up, and if they build enough following, they become an analyst. You know what I'm saying? You don't realize it's a lot of media that pushes biased propaganda, but because a nigga know how to talk and you can sway somebody, it don't seem biased. You know what I'm saying?
What
Their
about?
talent is talking about our talent.
What if you got 5
That is
bloggers?
a talent. That
What if
is
you
a-
got 5 Well, fuck 5. I don't like 5 anyway. 3 is enough if you ask me.
Bloggers like you?
I'm not a blogger. And you trying to start trouble. But what if you got 3 bloggers to be judges?
It would really have to depend, to be completely
It
honest.
depends on who the bloggers are. Yeah, it would really have to.
Yeah, 'cause
depend.
you got
some
people that,
bloggers like are clearly biased. So it'd be like some of them like you know you're not getting in here, bro. Like you clearly
Like Ben Swayze will tell you he biased for certain niggas.
Yeah, like, I ain't.
Like, and not even just to single him out, but it was just like in my head, like he'll tell you he biased. Like,
So technically, no matter how you sum it up,
Yeah,
whether
they
it's
know it.
battle rappers, whether it's media, whether it's bloggers,
Oh, nothing's gonna be
it's like,
perfect
at
yeah.
all.
It's subjective.
Yeah.
This is a subjective sport. There is no quantifiable way to be like in sports. I know
What
that
that
end of the
mean?
day you
quantify, like you can put it.
Sick of this motherfucker. I'm up for shit. I'm tired of acting like I know what he meant. I'm about to
He
know
said,
what
"I'm
he
tired of
meant."
acting
I know what subjective means. I know quantum physics.
He's a battle
Yeah,
rapper.
battle rapper.
Like basically like a definitive. Like if we playing
Did he
basketball,
hit you with the definitive?
come on, Swan, don't do that. You know definitive though.
Like not right now.
if a nigga
The
shoot
nigga said not right
if a
now.
nigga
Not
shoot
right
a
now.
basketball, if it's inside the 3-point line, it's 2 points. If it's out of the 3-point line, it's 3 points. That's definite. I could say a punch that you'll love, but he'll hate. That's what he means by quantifiable. It's like it's not a-
Quantifiable is the numbers, subjective is what he's talking about battle rap.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Battle rap is more subjective is opinionated. There's nothing definite. You know what I'm saying? Like you think whoever your favorite rapper of all time is, that's who you think it is. I think it's Eminem. That's subjective.
Yeah.
I know Eminem is the highest selling rapper of all time. You think it's Jay-Z. That's quantifiable. Like I'm saying, that's something for a fact that can be proven. It's quantifiable. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is we're not in a sport where it's actually numbers that you can score, nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's an opinion.
Yeah.
It's all an opinion.
I ain't
That's-
gonna lie,
that's
I battled
nigga.
Danger Zone, bro. He's second round. They like, oh, he going crazy on you. And I didn't understand nothing. He was talking about Game of Thrones. He was talking. So niggas like, oh, you hating, but it's just like,
I don't get it.
I don't
Yeah.
understand it. You know
That
what I'm
was the
saying?
point I was making, and people were saying like, "Oh, Uncle Ross said he don't know bars." I said, "No. What the problem is, if you start talking Pokemon and Street Fighter, I don't know
know
none
that
of that.
stuff,
So
yeah.
how can I judge what you just said if I have no
Don't know
clue about
something.
what it
That's
is?"
what he said yesterday.
I'll be knowing that shit.
Right. If you don't know it, how can you be a judge? So, Chaos could do a whole Pokemon scheme for half of his round. I can't score that shit because I don't know what he's talking
That's why I
about.
said battlers that specialize in certain shit. 'Cause
Yeah,
then
but
it's
you
easier
still no. You
attainable.
need somebody that specializes in everything, which you're never gonna
I'm gonna keep it
get.
tall. You know who be the you know who be
So-
the perfect judge, and I don't know why the fuck he's not a judge. France.
I think France is a really good judge.
He
Yo, bro,
not
listen,
only
France is so crazy. I was
And I
gonna
think their whole platform is so unbiased. They're so
Yeah.
objective. The way they report stuff, I think is respectful as well. 'Cause
Yup.
That's another thing a lot of people don't
Statistics.
understand. You
Yes.
cannot get in your feelings about statistics. Numbers and facts don't lie.
Right.
They don't get in their feelings. They don't have an ulterior motive. They are just what they are. And I think that's what they kind of run with is, listen, we're going to go with what is, maybe sprinkle in some opinions, but mostly it's just this is what's happening. This is what's going on. And so I think so that's actually a great point that Holmzie made. France will be dope.
Man, that nigga's so crazy, bro. I was talking about like I was just like working on like just studying shit.
I call him Rain Man.
He gave me
Battle rap
in like
Rain
an
Man.
hour and a half. He gave me a list from like 2009 until now, with every battler that had like the breakout performers. That shit was on a spreadsheet. I'm like, how the fuck did you just do all this shit?
Young people need to be judged.
Like, and that's why I
I
said,
don't give a fuck if it's just him or they.
yeah, bro, for real, like, bro,
Just one person.
bro. Let me see if I
That
can
and a
find
fan
it.
vote.
Yeah.
Quit saying that shit don't matter. It do, bro.
What? Well, that's another question too. Is the fan vote now?
Fuck
Surf
yeah, man.
made a point, right? And I know it's rough, but there are a lot of fans who are fans of a certain individual. And that's why I always say there's battle rap fans and there's battle rapper fans, right?
Yes.
So you can have a fan that is a diehard Chaos fan. And no matter what you do, they got you winning. And the prime example of, I'm glad I brought this up. Did you beat KCJ?
Do I think I beat KCJ?
Yes.
I think I beat KCJ, but I took the wrong approach in the wrong situation.
Okay. So you think what you said was better than what she said?
Yes.
Okay.
Go check the material.
Okay. All right. So then maybe my argument won't win this one, but because a lot of people had you winning that battle when, I think it was like 800 people and it was like 600 million that had her winning. So that's why it comes down like those are swamp fans. You know what I mean? So
Now, bro, one thing.
that's why it's that's why it's hard. And shout out to the fans, love the fans, but it's hard for a fan to be a fan of a certain battle rapper and to just be unbiased and say, no, he lost. Because they like what you
Nah,
do.
it ain't hard. It's not. You just don't.
For
wanna
some,
admit
not
it.
all, for some though.
You can watch your favorite battler lose and know he lost. It ain't hard to admit he
Nah, I've
lost.
seen plenty
It's just
of
hard to
people-
tell the truth. You know, you.
I will say this. I will give this point though to the fan vote thing where I think it fucks up because at a certain point, if you have a certain brand, all you have to do is be okay.
Yep.
You get to a certain point.
Yep.
If I'm battling anybody with a good, because I have whatever. It's the fan base of certain people compared to mine's because of YouTube drops and stuff like that, and that being a different time frame, so there's a lot more fans. Bro, anybody I battle, long as you do good, you're gonna win the caffeine vote against me. It's you. All you have to do is not fuck up.
Right.
You do good, I can lose my fucking mind. You just got to do good because you got enough fans significantly more than me where you did good. Now don't get me wrong, you go up there and do trash and I wild out. Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Right.
But if you do you don't have to be amazing. My amazing just has to make you're good. You're gonna edge it out every time. That's just how it is.
That's why it's difficult for
Yeah.
fan votes.
You
Yeah.
think
That's the only thing. That's where I see the problem. That's
motherfuckers won't admit it? Do you believe people are truly swayed by crowd reaction?
Yes. 100%.
It's another thing. I've seen battles
100%.
where a motherfucker go in there and get crazy.
I'm not,
Because
but
the
people.
crowd went crazy for the other nigga. It's just like, oh, he had to lose.
Yep. I swear to God, I see it so much, bro. And you hear, I'm like, bro, I'm not liking this. Are y'all not listening to the other guy, bro? I got him winning. Dog, bro, they was about to boo him.
It don't
Fuck
matter.
what
Like,
they was about to
yeah,
do, bro.
yeah,
Like he,
bro,
like
listen.
that he was wilding though. Like, what are you talking about?
Crowd reaction can turn a battle.
It does all the time.
Absolutely.
Do you think even more so in these small rooms? Yes.
Yeah.
Because in
Yeah.
this small room, all they
Yeah.
got is that camera where it's just on these certain amount of people.
Yeah.
And if these people are wild, they like, all right.
You gotta be losing.
Do you think that go for the
Especially if
judges
you
too?
got more
Yeah,
people in the
fuck it.
room.
The judges are
Judges
looking
won't
at
admit
like,
it.
oh shit.
Like
They loving it.
Like you say, quantifiable, right? It's the only thing I don't like when the
I didn't say
Nah,
quantifiable.
I put it in.
He said
This is the only thing I don't like when the judges will do. The judge would be
and
like,
he didn't. He was lost.
the judge would be like, oh, well, you said this bar and it didn't hit. No, you just didn't like it. You can't say it didn't. Because by saying the bar didn't hit, that to me that means you're judging it off a crowd reaction and not your actual opinion on it. Because a nigga could say some shit that I like that nobody reacted. I can't tell you the bar didn't hit because niggas didn't react. I like this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I mean. Like in a small room, oh, well, you said this and it fell flat. I mean, even if it fell flat, did you like it?
I've seen a lot of people, like even me, somebody will say something and the crowd don't react, and I'm sitting there looking around like, that was fire.
I-
What
I
the
give you
fuck
credit.
was y'all listening to?
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.